Hello YouTube, this is TRoPrice667 and we are back for our APA Wi-Fi Week 4. And this week we are battling up against Q the Costa Rican and his Chicago Dragapults. Now I've never really met Q before APA. I've heard of him a little bit just in the Wi-Fi scene in general. Since I came from the Showdown scene and he's from the Wi-Fi scene, just kind of never really intersected. So another guy who I've never really met before until APA. So from what I've seen so far, he's a fun guy, very nice. Very nice, like in the limited interactions I've had with him. So once again, I'm excited to face him. A new face I get to face pretty much within the Wi-Fi scene. So we'll see how it goes. If you've missed last week's battle, I finally got the first win on the board versus Jesse 504. I do suggest checking out if you haven't seen it yet. It was a lot of fun. And I finally got to use Spectre, so not to give any spoilers, just check it out, see how I did with it. So going into this week, it's a weird matchup, I think, overall. It's Q does have like a couple of noticeable weaknesses on his team, but the issue is I don't really have the types or the mons to really take advantage of those weaknesses, and so it's going to be a little weird. But what he's rocking out is he has a Zeraora, a Tapu Lele, a Mandibuzz, a Buzzwole, a Salamence, a Galarian Weezing, a Piloswine, Gigalith, Dracovish, and Mawile. So, like, one of the couple of things I noticed when looking at his team is his normal resists are Gigalith and Mawile. So, if I had a good normal type, I definitely would have brought it, but I don't have a normal type, period. So, there was no normal type for me to bring. And B, he does like kind of struggle with a couple of like ground bonds outside of like Galarian Weezing and Mence, but the issue is my Garchomp kind of gets checked by Piloswine, a Mence once again as discussed, and Tapu Lele kind of beats it offensively, so it was tough to really bring Garchomp for this battle. So it's just like he loses to a couple of things. The only issue is I don't have the mons that he loses to, so it's just a little bit weird like that. So we'll find out. He does have weird like 3 fairy types, which is I find a little funny. So he's just I guess steel types aren't exactly his best friend. So I finally do have a steel type in Kartana. So at least that's coming. But on that, it just I think like it could be very threatening. Like his offensive mons, Zeraora, Tapu Lele, Buzzwole, Salamence, and Dracovish can be pretty threatening to most teams. And it's just his defensive backbone of Mandibuzz and Buzzwole and Galarian Weezing and Piloswine and Gigalith are, I think, annoying to break through if you don't have the right mons to break through it. So, like with that in mind, I decided like to build a little bit of a different team this time around. As I mentioned before, spoiler, I'm not bringing Garchomp this week. So let's see how it goes for me, like not bringing my first pick. So it might be a little weird going into it, but I think with what I brought, I think I have an okay chance. So starting out with what I brought is first off, I have a Rocky Helmet defensive Sarina. So what this Sarina is pretty much is just a way to check Dracovish, switching for Dracovish pretty much. Fish's Rend from a Banded Dracovish kind of blows through most of my team. Sarina is the only one that will be able to take it. If it's Jolly, if it's Adamant, then nothing on my team takes it. But Sarina's speed is actually tiered, so that I can outspeed Adamant Dracovish if it's the Strong Jaw. If it's Sandrush, it's not as scary actually because Sandrush Fish's Rend actually shouldn't 2-hit KO Kartana. Kartana can easily live that, and I will be able to tell just with Sarina itself on versus if it's Strong Jaw versus Sandrush, depending on the damage output. So I do have like max defensive EVs in order to take on Dracovish's Fish's friends, as well as like enough speed to outspeed an Adamant Dracovish, so that Fish's Rend isn't as powerful. Once again, rocking the Rocky helmet in order to chip as much Dragapult as I can. And then the moves I'm rocking are U-turn, triple axle, power whip, and synthesis. U-turn just for pivoting around his mons. Like if he proves that he's like a not like a banded Dracovish set, or he doesn't do as much damage with his Dracovish, I can then click U-turn versus it. If he decides to switch out, if he stays in, that's fine. I can just go hard Kartana. Triple axle in order to handle Salamence, since Salamence's dual wing beat should not kill Sarina if it's not boosted yet. If he is boosted, dual wing beat should kill me, but I think I have other ways to handle Salamence, so which I'll point to later. Power up just for the stab, and synthesis just to keep myself relatively healthy. It'll be an issue if he does bring Gigalith, since Gigalith's Sandstream will make synthesis only heal 25%. But I think other than that, it would be like good bring just keep the Sarina relatively healthy, especially if he doesn't bring Gigalith. Next up, we have Spectrier. Now, this is my first opponent I am facing this season who does not have a normal type. He does have a Mandibuzz, and Mandibuzz does take on Spectrier kind of well, but he's still taking damage from Shadow Ball, which is all I care about at that point, is I want to do damage with Shadow Ball. So I'm just bringing a Leftovers max special attack set. I'm not really... He doesn't really have anything on his team between the speed tiers of Salamence and Zeraora, so that's a huge speed gap I'm taking advantage of with Spectrier. So I'm just like going with this enough speed to outspeed a Salamence, a max speed Salamence. And since Zeraora is already naturally faster than Spectrier, I'm not really caring about trying to outspeed Zeraora. If he brings Modest, he brings Modest, that's fine. Or Modest/Adamant, that's fine. But I'm literally only caring on trying to outspeed Salamence here with this set. So, like the rest of it, I just threw into HP and a little bit of like Spadef and defense, like the 4 EVs, classic 4 EVs into those. But the big chunk of it is going into HP, and then max special attack mods to do as much damage as I can with Shadow Ball. So I'm just rocking Nasty Plot, Shadow Ball with a little bit of taunt. Really, the only move here is Shadow Ball. It's the only thing I really need versus him, since everything on his team is just hit either super effectively or regular effectively by Shadow Ball. It's not really used trying to run like Mud Shot or Uproar or something like that. So, Will-O-Wisp and Taunt. Now, Mandibuzz is very scary still versus this mod, so what my goal is to Will-O-Wisp the Mandibuzz first time it comes in, so that knockoffs and foul plays aren't doing as much to Spectrier. And then next time it comes in, I can taunt I can Shadow Ball into taunt the Mandibuzz, just so that it can't just roost freely versus this and slowly get chipped down by its burn. And if I'm lucky, I can knock off its heavy duty boots with another mon, but I don't know if it'll ever try coming in versus like potential knockoff, so we shall see. Next up we have Kartana. Now this Kartana is just the classic Life Orb. Life Orb attacking set. Once again, I'm just enough speed to outspeed Salamence, max speed Salamence. And then I actually put a little bit in special attack and max attack, of course. Now, I EV'd it specifically to take on a max HP, no special defense Buzzwole. On the fact that if with Rocks Up, so if I click Knock on the Buzzwole coming in, since Buzzwole is actually usually a good check to Kartana, but I'm actually running Air Slash specifically for the Buzzwole. So if I click Knock and he takes Rocks, Air Slash will 100% guaranteed KO the Buzzwole after Knock and Rocks damage, dependent on if he has like a little bit of special defense EVs, then he might live the Air Slash, but other than that, Air Slash should KO Buzzwole. So that's why I'm running a little bit of special attack, even though Kartana has really bad special attack usually. But of course, the rest of it is just an attack. Life Orb, of course, just to deal as much damage as possible. This Kartana also acts as a good defensive check to non-choice banded Dracovish's, as well as just non-Strongjaw choice band Dracovish, to be more specific, so that if it's Sandrush, Kartana can actually check it. And if it's a strong jaw, then Kartana actually outspeeds, so it's a little bit weird like that, but this Kartana actually just works very well as a good overall mon to bring. Rocking the Air Slash knockoff, Leaf Blade, Smart Strike, just common 4 attacks, not really bringing Sword Stance, since I don't really think I can reliably set up and then sweep just because the Zera Aura is threatening. And Choice Scarf Tapu Lele kind of blows this back, especially with the minus special defense nature. But I don't think I really have a good chance of getting an SD up into sweeping, so I just think the Beast Boost will be fine. Next up we have Gardevoir. And this Gardevoir is actually Choice Scarf this time around, once again rocking Trace. And I actually have the speed EVs, of course, just for Dracovish specifically, to outspeed Dracovish. So, no matter what set the Dracovish is, I should outspeed it, dependent on if I come in versus Dracovish specifically. So, if he's Sandrush Dracovish, Gardevoir actually outspeeds Synth due to Trace. And then I could just Moonblast it. I'm actually rocking Expanding Force because of Tapu Lele specifically. I want to take more advantage if Tapu Lele decides to set terrain for me. Expanding Force kind of blows him back more so than what Psychic would do in terrain. And if it's no terrain, then 80 base power is still good enough to hit most of his team pretty hard. And even then, I'd probably be clicking Moonblast more just to hit stuff hard like Salamence and Buzzwole, Zera Aura, and Mandibuzz, and Dracovish. Honestly, just Fairy types kind of blow by his team, pretty much. Since once again, his Steel type is Mawile. Though Galarian Weezing can be a little bit of an issue, but the Psychic type's actually helpful here since Galarian Weezing won't be able to reliably switch name or just due to the Expanding Force. So every time Gardevoir comes in, he's literally playing a 50-50, oh, will I click Moonblast or will I click Expanding Force? If I click Moonblast, then he will have to go Galarian Weezing. If I click Expanding Force, probably go Mandibuzz. So that's the fun of bringing Gardevoir this week. Next up, we have Galarian Slowking, rocking heavy duty boots with Calm Mind, Future Sight, Sludge Bomb, and Scald. Now, my EVs are I actually put enough EVs to take on non-specs Tapu Lele, so Choice Scarf Tapu Lele, which is what I'm expecting probably the most here, just for the fact that Choice Scarf would outspeed Garchomp and kill, Choice Scarf would outspeed Kartana and probably kill, especially with my Kartana set. It would outspeed Spectrier and do a lot of damage. So this kind of what I'm expecting is Scarf Tapu Lele. This set specifically prevents Galarian Slowking from being 2-hit KO'd by Psyshock Tapu Lele. And Psychic Tapu Lele as well. So Galarian Slowking could come in, tank either hit, and just click a Sludge Bomb, or I can Calm Mind if like see if he's like revealed Scarf, then I can Calm Mind. But other than that, this is pretty much what this set's for, just be a general nuisance for the Tapu Lele, so the Tapu Lele doesn't just straight up sweep me. But my biggest issue, of course, with Tapu Lele is the fact that if this thing gets worn down, the Tapu Lele kind of blows by my team, so I need to keep this healthy just for the Tapu Lele. And finally, we have Regirock. Yeah, that's my last one, Regirock. So this Regirock is pretty much max HP, almost max defense. I put enough defense into where my Custap Berry should pop versus Piloswine. If the Piloswine clicks Earthquake a couple of times, it will put me in range of Custap popping, and then I just click Explosion. So what this set is just a Stone Edge, Toxic, Stealth Rocks, and Explosion. My goal is literally just to get rocks up versus something and then explode later on. His removal options are Defog, which I am okay with. I'd rather him defog away hazards on my side as well, since I'm really only bringing a spinner in Sarina. And I don't even think I don't even have Rapid Spinner in Sarina. So literally my goal is just to get rocks up, and if anything, I want to force him to defog versus me. So if I could do that, that's great on my part, just so that my Galarian Slowking, if it gets knocked at all, is not as detrimental versus the Tapu Lele, and as well as like my other monsters taking continuous chip trying to switch in. So this Regirock is literally just here, click rocks, maybe get toxic off if possible, and explode. That's pretty much what he's going to do. He's also kind of a Mana Buzz check, though Foul Play would still do a little bit of damage to this. Not a lot, but still a decent chunk. So kind of just here also works as like a good Salamence pivot, since Ments will need to get into either A, be a Hydro Pump Ments, or B, get into like +2 or +3 range before Earthquake really starts doing a lot to Regirock. So overall, kind of here just as my defensive pivot, and also just get a cheeky explosion kill or explosion a lot of damage, since it does like 80% to Zeraora, which would be really nice. So yeah, that is my team, and we'll get back to you during the battle. Okay, and here we are with the battle. Now, what does Q want to bring? So he elects to bring Ments, Zeraora, Galarian Weezing, Dracovish, Piloswine, and Mandibuzz. So what I see is he's not bringing the Sandrush Dracovish, which it's pretty smart, considering that I had Gardevoir to counter it, so he may have definitely thought about that when building the team. So I think what I just want to lead early on here is, I'm expecting I'm just going to lead Regirock. I'm expecting he wants to lead the Piloswine, so I'm just going to lead Regirock first thing. We could just trade rocks and go from there. So good luck, have fun to Q, and let's see how this battle goes. Alright, so does he elect to lead Piloswine here? Kit Kat. Oh, that's a Zeraora. I mean, that's fine. Let's see what he wants to do here. He should reliably live a close combat. But either way, I'm just going to get rocks up. Does he just Volt Switch? He might just Volt Switch as well. But this at least could tell me if he's like a special set or a physical set, depending on what he clicks here. So he just Toxics me. That's fine. I really don't mind at all. Once again, this is just to get rocks up and kind of explode once my custom berry pops. So I think, let's see, does he have any? He has a Galarian Weezing. Do I just click Stone Edge here? I don't want to Toxic because he might just go Galarian Weezing, so I think I'm just going to get damage off on whatever wants to come in. Okay, so he hard withdrawals. Does that mean he doesn't have the Volt Switch? How much does Stone Edge do? Literally nothing. Okay, so that's kind of what I expected. It is a Galarian Weezing, so he do be bulky. And I just want to write down what... So he has a Toxic Zeraora, which is interesting. I think... Do I just go... I think I just go Glowking. He doesn't have his Tapu Lele, so... Glowking isn't as... like, needed versus him. So I just go Glowking. If he's T-Spikes, I'm gonna be a little sad. No, he's just Defog. So he just defogs my rocks away. That's annoying. I like those rocks. What will he go into here? He could go Piloswine, probably. Piloswine would be good. I think either way, I'm just going to probably Scald. Yeah, he withdraws. Does he go Pylo? Scooby. Is Scooby Pylo? Scooby Dooby Pylo. Alright, if I get a burn here, that'd be amazing. Do I get the burn? Nope, no burn. Never lucky. Do I stay in? Click it again? Am I that crazy? Yeah, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. He's getting rocks up right here. My man's clicking rocks, so I'm gonna go for the Scald again, see if I can get the burn. Oh no, he just Icicle crashes. Oh, that's fine. See how much this does. Oh, it does a chunk. Oh, I get flinched, so I don't get rewarded for staying in and clicking Scald. Kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. I think I'll just go... Yeah, I'll just go Regirock here. I wish I got rewarded, honestly. Kind of stinks, but it is what it is, you know? Take the Earthquake. I should take this. I am a very defensive set. Yeah, easily tank. And I think, based on that damage, I should be able to take it plus Toxic again. So if I can get my Stealth Rocks here, then I can explode the following turn. Which I think is what I'm going to do. See what he wants to do. Does he stay in? Does he switch out? He gets his own Stealth Rocks. Oh, that's annoying. For me, mostly just because now I don't think I live in Earthquake plus Toxic. I think I still... What's 25% 187? Doing quick maths here. So coming back in on rocks, I definitely should be, I believe, in range of just Explosion. So I think I'm just going to go... He didn't bring Buzzwole either, which is kind of surprising. My cool tech on my Kartana just doesn't work out anymore. Ooh, I don't know. Do I go Kartana here? Yeah, I think I just go Kartana here. If anything, Leaf Blade should do a lot. Yeah, he just Earthquakes. Which does a good chunk. So I'm just going to Leaf Blade, I think. Or I could knock off, but I think just getting damage on like anything that wants to come in. Ooh. I don't want to knock off in case he stays in, because then it just puts me in a rougher position, I think, into like Earthquake and Ice Shard range due to the Life Orb. So I'm going to stay in and I'm going to click Leaf Blade. Okay, so he switched. Maybe I should click Knock. What's Schmelly? Oh, it's the Ments. Oh yeah, I definitely should click Knock then. Oh, that's a bulky Ments. Okay, so... What's my Ments switch in? I'm expecting him to click Fire Blast or something similar. I don't really have a Ments switch in though. Yeah, because I could go Gardevoir and get the Reverse Intimidate off. But I don't know. I want to keep Gardevoir alive, I think. I need Serena for... Ooh. Do I just sack? No, I can't sack because I need this alive. I literally need all my Mons alive. I don't know what to switch into here. Since I'm expecting like a Fire Blast play. I think I just go... You know what? I'm gonna go... Spectrier. I should live a Fire Blast. Oh, he just doubles. What does he double into? Scooby. Okay. I mean, that's fine. I'm just gonna click Will-O-Wisp. So if he goes Mandibuzz, I can just burn the Mandibuzz. Burning this is fine too. Now do I expect the double? And click it again? Yeah, we're doing that. We're calling his double. If he stays in, he stays in. He's not doing a lot of damage to me anyways. Okay, good. He switches out. Please go Mandy. Aha! That's Mandibuzz. Alright. Are you also Boots? You're also Boots. Alright, but perfect. I get the double Wisp now. Literally what I was hoping for. And now I just switch out. Probably... I think I'll go Regirock. Because I know with Regirock, I should live anything he wants to click, and then I can pop the Custap Berry. Oh, but if he clicks Knockoff, I'm in... Oh, maybe I shouldn't... oh, maybe this is a choke on my part. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, nope, I choked. That's on me. Yeah. Maybe I can still click... does anything he click kill? I'm gonna explode. I wanted to see if anything he clicks kills here. I shouldn't have switched in Regirock like that. That's on me. I should have kept it for just coming in, just like getting a free explosion on something. Okay, so he just roosts. I mean, that's fine. This explosion is still going to do a chunk. Yeah. Boom. Now he's at a little less than half health, which is perfect. Because now next time he comes in, Spectre can actually handle him. I go Gardevoir. Trace those big pecs. And I just click Moonblast. Or actually, I could call the Weezing switch, but I don't want to do that. Because then he gets Mandibuzz back in. Oh, he just stays in. If he sacks Mandibuzz here... Yeah, now Spectre actually... Spectre goes in now. Okay, goes Zeraora. How much does a Moonblast from Gardevoir do to Zeraora? See, level 50, of course. Okay, Moonblast does about 60%. That Zero, of course, is not in range yet. I want to keep Serena alive for the Dracovish. Though the Dracovish is actually starting to look very scary now. I think Gardevoir is like the only thing that... Ooh, I think I just go Glow King, because once again... This mana I really don't need for anything. Okay, so he just subs. Was he like sub Calm Mind or something? He's gonna need a couple combines before Sludge Bomb stops breaking his sub, so I think I'm okay clicking Sludge Bomb. Okay, he knocks. Ooh, that did a lot. I think I'll just click it again. I don't... From what I've seen, this is a more physically offensive. So I'm just going to click Sludge Bomb again. Yeah, he Plasma Fists. Now, I should live this. Yep. Okay, so now he's in range of Gardevoir. Which is literally was the whole goal. Now, I could save Gloking. Is there anything I want to save Gloking for, though? Because the Mana Buzz is dead. It's not taking on Dracovish. It's not really helping versus Salamence at all either. So I think just sacking here is fine. Yeah, this is fine for me. How much does Gardevoir do with Expanding Force to... Ooh, Expanding Force is a roll. I think I'll go... Oh, I don't want to go Sarina because of the fact that... I think I have to go Gardevoir and just click the Expanding Force. I don't like doing that because then I could lose my Choice Scarf, which puts me in a very bad position to handle his Salamence later on. But I think I kind of have to. Or I can click Moonblast. I think I'm just going to click Moonblast here. I mean, I could have clicked Expanding Force, and then if he switches into his Glaring Weezing, I do a lot, but I think just clicking Moonblast is better for me. Because I need this thing dead. I can't really risk clicking Expanding Force, because Expanding Force is a roll if he has like no investment in HP or special defense. I'm expecting him to have some investment in that, because of the fact that he does outspeed all of my bonds by a pretty good chunk. Okay, so he just stays in. Now this Moonblast should kill. Yep, perfect. Now Spectre is outsped by nothing. So once I can just like chip down his Glaring Weezing and his Dracovish, Spectre just goes in. Alright, I do have to switch out again though. Do I? I don't think I need a Kartana for anything anymore. I didn't really need Kartana for anything in the first place. But his Dracovish is scary, is the issue. If he's Jolly, at least. I mean, I still have Sarina in the back for Dracovish. I mean, if he's Scarf, at least. If he's Banded. If he's Scarf, I easily beat Dracovish with Sarina. If he's Banded, I should beat it with Gardevoir then. Okay, this should kill, because I literally have, yeah, no special defense. Okay, now we go this. How much does +2 Spectre do to a Weezing Galar? Okay, +2 Spectre should take it out. Heck, even He's at about, like, what, 70%? I think I'm just going Nasty Plot. Okay, so he withdraws. What's he go into? Schmele. It's the Ments. Okay, but he revealed to be Boots. How much does a +2 Spectre do to his Salamence? I should just kill. So I'm just going to click Shadow Ball. Even like bulky Mets, I should still kill. Just for how much damage I've already done with Leaf Blade. Yeah, that's dead. Alright, Spectre nets a kill. And now I'm at +3. Now, if he goes Dracovish, I do have to switch. Yeah, so he went Dracovish, so he could be bluffing, but at the same time, I don't want to risk it. So I'm just going to go Sarina. And I want to see the damage output. If he does like 50%, that's telling me that he is banded. So let's see how much he do. Okay, so you're banded. That's fine then. So I can just kill with Gardevoir. I can just synthesis up here. Yeah, so you're a banded set. Which is perfect. Actually, Spectre should kill from a Dracovish as well. It's a Choice Bandit. Say 50. Now if he was Choice Scarf. Versus a Sarina. Oh, if he was Choice Scarf, it still did. I'm gonna go, I don't trust it yet, so I'm gonna go Gardevoir. Yeah, Strong Jaw. Because if he was Choice Bandit, he did about, what, to Sarina. And he outsped, so let's say... He may have been Jolly as well. So he did about... Yeah, so I'm not... He's not Choice Band, I think. I think he's Choice Scarf. Which actually puts me in a bad spot now. Because if he's Choice Scarf, Vicious Rend cleans right here. No, so he's not Choice Scarf? Or he doesn't at least outspeed me, maybe? I don't know. But I could have Expanded Forced if I was Big Brain. But I am Small Brain. Wait, what? That still kills, I guess. Okay. I'll take the 2-hit KO. Oh, Gardevoir actually also naturally outspeeds. Duh. Yeah, my Gardevoir naturally outspeeds. So, I easily live anything Piloswine wants to do here. Like, if he earthquakes, I should live, since he's burned. Yeah, that did nothing. Man, Spectre coming in clutch once again. Outside like a super crit ice shard here, I should be able to take this home with Gardevoir. So Gardevoir coming in clutch at the end there, gave me some nice kills. Honestly, the fact that he sacked his Mandibuzz shocked me because of the... That was his like best check to Spectre. Because now... he just didn't have anything left once that happened. Alright, so GG's to Q. He does have a very scary team, but I'm so happy that even though I didn't even bring Garchomp, I was still able to beat him. Scarf Gardevoir just built different, I guess. So, GG's to Q, definitely check him out. I'll link his stuff battle in the description below, as well as his channel. Thank you all for watching. I'm happy in order to like to go into the next part of the season at 2-2 when I start at 0-2. So like I'm actually starting to get momentum here, so it's really great. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next week when I have a different team. All right, I'll talk to you all later. Peace.